So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Negeri Sembilan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
There's the whistle. Negeri Sembilan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. De la Cruz. That is a brilliant interception. Deftly away. He's found a way through. And he whips it in. Oh, good effort. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Jorginho is there, and he can pick it up. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's under a lot of pressure there. Opts for safety. Jorginho. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a...
And he shoots! Goal! And we have liftoff! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Negeri Sembilan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Safe to say, few of us saw this coming. And it's Lino. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Spread to the right. Lovely. Tries a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Negeri Sembilan are up by 2 and the shock is very much on. That has been slung wide. That's good play. Lino's cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
That's a good run down the left. And he's managed to get free. Cross into the box. Negeri Sembilan have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Played into the box. De la Cruz. Spread out to the left. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. That's going across goal. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Out for a throw. Half an hour played now. He has found the way through. Driving on and making good progress. Great chance! And he's there to clear it. De la Cruz. That's very neat. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cross needs to be good. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Negeri Sembilan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Jorginho. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Lino receives it in a wide position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Good effort from distance. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's destined for the flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think what we've seen so far, Peter, is nothing short of outstanding. They really have taken the game to the opposition who were clearly taken aback and looked very dysfunctional. Half-time might be their saviour.
Dari Sembilan marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That looks a good ball through. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's had a shot! And he should have made it 4.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Jorginho. Aimed beyond the defence. Space for him to turn and look. Now who's going to be first to this? He's in a great position here. De La Cruz! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
No, that's been intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Dari Sembilan, the only team in this, 3-0 already. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And he's quick to get rid. Jorginho. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Look, oh, he's all alone. Decent chance! Well taken goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Showing great feet there. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's the keeper's ball.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that's going to be a booking. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Negeri Sembilan benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. De la Cruz. Played through into space. The less said about that pass, the better. Jorginho goes looking wide, and it's Lino. Tries to play it through. Lino gets into a good position. Takes a shot! They've played it short. Now it's Jorginho. Samuel Lino! And he's taking no chances there. Plays a sharp little ball here. De la Cruz. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Great vision. Lovely feet. Looking for the far post. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, number 9, number 5, number 21, number 20, number 4. Coming on the field, number 10, number 29.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Number 14.
He's going for goal!
27,
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Jorginho. That's De la Cruz. Can he get on the end of this? That has found him in acres of space. Well, there's the clearance.
Flamengo really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's a good ball out wide. Looking to play him in. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Added minutes
De la
has been
Cruz.
indicated.
And it's made its way. And the shot! And yes, it's there! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Flamengo still making a fight of this. Time added on 4 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Oh, he's played... Shot, surely! And that will be the final act. Negeri Sembilan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And if you do have a chance,
I think we're just
today,
about out
please
of
take
time,
some
so
out
many
to
thanks
give
to
your
Jim,
support
and
to
a
our
very good
Pena
afternoon to
Stadium
you.
Fund.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Oh, that's well spotted. Halim. Oh, good-looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely spread. Rashid.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Elects to cross. And that has been cleared. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. An instinctive delivery. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. And he was quick to react. Line. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No foul, says the referee. Line.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shapes to shoot! It's in! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Number 18.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's gone for a throw-in. Space for him to turn and look. Hangs one in. That's a decent clearance. Played out towards the right wing. Tries one from range. And no, just off target. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. Rashid steaming forward at pace. And he's whipped it across. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's in plenty of space here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's having a hit! Good strike, quite an alarm. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kuching City looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Shot could be on. Rashid. Nicely weighted ball. There's the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Tan. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Kuching City leading by 1 at the break.
And a fantastic first
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Kuching City are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Kuching City currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Looking for a runner. It's a promising position. He's in a great position. Chance! That's another chance! And he's stuck it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Kuching City are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
That is a great pick out. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thinks about the shot.
Kuching City are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
There's the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Distributed tidily. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Almost an hour gone. Halim is second in the league scoring chart. Oh no, what has happened here? It's a promising position. He's rising! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
After 64 minutes is number 77.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. That's going across goal. Defending. Oh, what has happened here? Showing good feet. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Kuching City presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution.
The chance to pull further clear. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Might be danger here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh no, this does not look good. Hoisted in, and that has been knocked clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. Stood up well to him there. Kuching City clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rashid. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Into the last 5 minutes.
Kuching City can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? Very much into the last knockings. Succumbs to the pressure. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's the keeper's ball. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Kuching City have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Fine win for our boys.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.